is a special day, so come on along. Let's celebrate another day, together celebrate another day. Forever find 1,000 different ways to celebrate its brand new day. Let's celebrate its brand new day. Every day is a holiday on Holiday Hill Farm. Every day is a special day, so come on along. Every day's a holiday on Holiday Hill Farm.
Hi there. My name is Spookley the Square Pumpkin, and I'm going to tell you a story about all the amazing things that happened to me the day I arrived on Holiday Hill Farm. It was a cool, crisp morning, just before Halloween, when two bats named Boris and Bella saw me growing behind a big leaf in the pumpkin patch. They had never seen a square pumpkin before, so they flew across the farm and told Jack Scarecrow they found something incredible growing in the patch. Jack is in charge, so he decided to go see what they found. Jack and all the other pumpkins followed Boris and Bella back to where I was growing. I was surprised when Jack lifted up the big leaf and I saw everyone staring at me. There were two pumpkin brothers connected to each other by a single vine. Their names are Big Tom and Little Tom. Next to Big Tom and Little Tom was a beautiful, perfectly round pumpkin. Her name is Bobo. Behind Bobo were the honeydews. The honeydews aren't pumpkins. They're melons, and they're great singers. In fact, they're going to sing their big hit song, the Transylvania Twist, a little later in the story.
The Transylvania Twist, do the Transylvania Twist.
Wow, that sounded really great, but you're not supposed to sing till later in the story. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Everyone had just seen me for the first time. Bella thought I was cute. Oh, that made me feel good. Little Tom thought I was shaped all wrong and that I didn't fit in. That made me feel bad. Little Tom reminded everyone that Farmer Hill always picks one pumpkin, the most special one in the patch, and proudly puts it right up on his front porch where all the trick-or-treaters can see it on Halloween night. Then Little Tom pointed at me and said something that made all the round pumpkins nervous. He said that he was pretty sure once Farmer Hill saw how strange I looked, he would probably never grow another pumpkin on the farm ever again. He also thought my name, Spookley, sounded scary.
Look at Spookley, look at him. He's so odd, he won't fit in. Look at Spookley, who'd pick him?
Spookley the Square Pumpkin.
All the pumpkins in this patch are nice and round.
We all match.
But not Spookley, look at him.
Spookley the Square Pumpkin.
In every patch, in every town, the pumpkins they pick are nice and round.
That's true. It happens every year. The best will get picked.
I guess you're right here.
Look at Spookley, look at him. He's so odd he won't fit in. Look at Spookley, who'd pick him? Spookley the Square Pumpkin.
I can't help the way I am. I wish I could be more like them. It's hard to fit in when you found you're a square and the world is round.
Loser!
Look, 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 look. He's so rectangular. Look, 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 look. He's so triangular. Look at Spookley, who'd pick him? Spookley the Square. Spookley the Square. Look at Spookley, look at rectangular. He's so odd he won't fit in. Look at Spookley, who'd pick him? Spookley, 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 Spookley the Square Pumpkin.
other pumpkins agreed with Little Tom that I didn't belong in their patch. Little Tom was sure Jack would make me leave, but he didn't. Jack said that I was a pumpkin so I could stay in the patch. Little Tom wasn't happy, but he knew Jack was in charge, so he didn't argue. But he said there was no way, no how, that a square pumpkin should be able to enter this year's Jack Olympics and get to wear the candy corn crown. Jack told me that the Jack Olympics are 3 games the pumpkins play every year on Halloween to see who gets to be pick of the patch, and that the winner is always the roundest pumpkin. So he would have to think about it before he decided if it made any sense for me to even try. I felt so bad and unwanted that while Jack was thinking, I snuck away and hid in the shadows under the vines. I didn't understand why the other pumpkins didn't like me just because I didn't look like them. And I was sure everything would be better, everyone would like me, if I was round. If I was round, then you'd see they wouldn't make fun of me. And maybe I would find a friend if I was round, if I was more like them. If I was round, I would be more like them and less like me. And maybe I would fit right in if I was round, if I was more like them. There'd be no more teasing, no more taunting, no more staring, no more pointing, no more wishing that I wasn't found. If I was round. I was feeling really sad and lonely when 3 scary-looking spiders swung down in front of me. At first, I was afraid of them, but then they introduced themselves. Their names were Edgar, Allan, and Poe, and they weren't scary at all. In fact, they were super nice and friendly and really funny. I had made a mistake and judged them by the way they looked, just like the other pumpkins had done to me. I felt bad, and I knew I would never make that mistake again. I told Edgar, Allan, and Poe what had happened back in the patch, how the other pumpkins didn't want me around. Edgar told me that Halloween is a pumpkin's dream holiday, and that I needed to go back to the patch, enter the Jack Olympics, become the pick of the patch, and win the candy corn crown.